What's up? Alright guys, we are going to check your packet. We're going to actually go 21 through the end of the Iliad, so not just 22 but the entire story. Okay, so here we have your vocab. Last time I will say this, right, and I will not talk about it for the epilogue, but you should have synonyms there. So words that you did not know while you were reading, synonyms here. Great. Okay, so now let's talk about the juiciness. So chapter 21, Zeus interferes. We know from before interfering gods, he was asleep, but now he is awakened and angry. So Achilles shamefully sent 12 chosen prisoners, on the same journey as Hector, and continued to drag Hector's body each day. So remember, he tied it to the chariot and is just dragging it around to prove what he did to Hector. Super nice bedtime story. The effect of that is that Zeus sent a message through Thetis. Thetis is Achilles' mom, that Achilles must return Hector to King Priam or suffer the risk of Zeus. Achilles must accept Priam's ransom. So Zeus is not having it, right? He is upset about what is happening. He's like, I slept through a lot. Whoa. So we're going to see now kind of the effect of that and see. We know Achilles is stubborn. We'll see what he decides, okay? So then chapter 22, a brave old man. So Iris comes to King Priam with a message from Zeus to go to the Greek ships with ransom in return for his son, Hector. He cannot stand the sight of his other sons. Okay? And the effect of that is King Priam kissed Achilles' hand, the hand that killed his own son, and asks for his son back. So it's kind of an intense face-off between enemies, if you will, in this. And we just see kind of a lot of drama between the two sides, the two men. Okay? King Priam leaves with Hector's body, his son, right? And the war begins again. So we had a pause in the fighting as Achilles was kind of bragging, showing off. Both sides faced off for a while, and now it's back on. Okay, so figurative language, hyperbole. The godlike Hector, that is saying that he was a god. That's an exaggeration. Personification, the sea was still, except for a tiny ripple at the edge as it softly rose and fell, breathing. So the sea does not breathe. Okay, so that's a personification. All right, guys, so let's talk about the epilogue then. So there's so much packed in the epilogue, and I think it's almost kind of sad because it's some of the most famous scenes from the Iliad, right? Okay, so vocab, you know the drill. So here we go, epilogue. Number 1, the Trojan army lacked a hero. So Memnon, Priam's half-nephew, came to fight. So we got warriors kind of coming out of everywhere. Memnon challenged any Greek in combat. And Achilles' friend Ajax and Memnon agreed to fight. So again, we see Ajax. He's just always kind of trouble, right? He's back in the battle, okay? Achilles fought instead. Oh, there we go. Achilles fought instead and killed Memnon. Man, my computer's not cooperating. Paris wanted to avenge his brother's killer. So this is just kind of a lot of the macho men facing off here. A lot of drama packed in the epilogue, but they're facing off, basically, is what you need to know. And then Paris, this is the most intense part, guys. Paris shot Achilles in the heel and killed him. Remember back to when Achilles was a baby. His mom dips him in the river Styx, but she holds onto his heel. So he is not protected in his heel, guys. That is how Achilles dies. The most fierce warrior that we've ever known or met dies because of an arrow in his heel. Yikes. Okay? And you should know that's a famous saying, too. If someone says that's your Achilles heel, that means your weakness. Okay? Athena proposed a cunning solution, and the Trojan horse was built. So that is what's on the cover of some of your books, right? Or we've seen that picture kind of hung in the class or whatever. That's when the Trojan horse comes into play. So the Greeks take the horse into Troy, and they are hidden within this huge wooden horse that they say, it's a gift for you. What? Right? Okay. The Greeks sacked the city, pillaged riches, butchered men and boys, enslaved children and women, and set sail for home. The ending of the best bedtime story we have ever read. So really, guys, the Greeks prevail after all of that because of Achilles' death, unfortunately, leads to the Trojan horse. So because of that, they prevail. What a story. All right, guys, so make sure you have everything in your packet filled out. You will need this on the summative. We will talk more in class. Peace.